Hey, welcome back to Socialette. This is episode 235. Now, one of the biggest takeaways from the survey that I recently did of my audience is that so many of you are worried your audience isn't big enough to launch anything yet. I've said it before and I will say it again, but launching is how you grow your audience, right? Back in 2017, nobody really knew who I was. I had maybe a few hundred Instagram followers, maybe 300 email subscribers. And then I launched my first online course, and that's where everything changed, okay? So it was a Facebook ads course, and that course launch more than doubled my following, and it more than doubled my email list. And the point where I knew that this had been the game changer was when I was at a random business event, and this girl who I'd never met before came up to me and she asked me if I was that Facebook ads chick that she'd been seeing online. That was quite a cool moment because I was like, oh, wow, this is working. It's not just my family and my friends who are watching my stuff. I've also seen very similar growth from subsequent launches that I've done, and I've seen that from launches that other people have done as well. But okay, so you're wondering, right? If I have a small audience, then how the heck does launching grow it? This is how you grow your audience by launching. Firstly, you show up consistently and regularly. I know it might just feel like you're talking to yourself sometimes, but it is so important to pick your platform or your platforms and consistently publish content to it. Whether this platform is a blog, a podcast, YouTube, that doesn't matter so much as the fact that you're just regularly showing up in one place in the lead up to your launch. Yes, it's going to feel slow at the start. It's going to feel like you're talking to yourself, like nobody's listening, but that's okay. That's part of the process. You just need to stick with it, trust the process, and you'll start to gain some momentum over time. Another thing that can really help with that momentum is live content. So, for example, doing a Facebook Live. Even if you only have 2 or 3 people who show up to your lives, all you need to do is ask those people to tag a few friends who they think would benefit from seeing that live video. And there you go. You've instantly reached new people who wouldn't have previously seen your content. The second thing you need to do is give away loads of free value. Everyone grapples with the worry that they're giving away too much for free. But honestly, giving away lots of free content, that has been the game changer for my own audience, for growing my audience. It's just important that you don't only show up when you have something to sell them. And that's why I believe that the 90 days leading up to your launch is the most important thing, right? That is the time when your audience starts to get to know you, love you, and trust you, so that when you do launch and you do ask for the sale, they're not left wondering, who on earth is this person? Thirdly, you really need to focus on building your email list. Yes, I know you want more Instagram followers and all of that, but seriously, building your email list is way, way more important. And as a side effect, you'll find that you get more Instagram followers anyway. So how do you focus on building your email list? Firstly, you create a super valuable piece of content like an ebook or a video series or a challenge, and you just ask people for their email addresses in return for access to that content. That's all it is. It's not difficult at all, right? Once you get through the little tech hurdles and it's all set up, it's not like it's something that requires ongoing maintenance. Once you've created that and you've set it up, ask your existing audience to share it with their friends. And if you have the budget for some ads, run some ads to that content just to really ramp up that email list growth. Next, number 4, you want to run a launch event. Now, I don't mean an actual in-person event, although, I'm always partial to a party or something, but what I do mean is a webinar or a challenge or a live training. Get your audience really, really excited about it, and they'll share it with other people. Promote it in Facebook groups, run Facebook ads, show up everywhere the week before the event and tell people about it, right? Yes, it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy to run a live event, but if you can set aside a few days to do it and create it, you'll be amazed at the results that it can have for your business. And then lastly, number 5, engage. Talk to your audience, find out what they want, find out their pain points, find out their aspirations, find out how you can help them, find out what kind of content they want from you, find out what they want in terms of products. The more you know about your audience, the better you can serve them and the better that you'll be able to sell to them and solve their problems that way, right? Don't just guess and assume that you know what they want, because so often what we think they want isn't actually what they want, right? Okay, anyway, that's it for today's episode. 5 ways that launching can grow your audience. For the full launch framework, head over to stephtaylor.co/roadmap, where you'll find my free ebook, The Complete Roadmap for a Killer Launch. Make sure you hit subscribe to this podcast so you don't miss any new episodes released every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you have just 2 seconds to spare, I'd really, really appreciate a quick rating and a review. Thanks so much for listening. Catch you next time.